Planning a big trip to the United States on a tourist visa? Maybe you found an unbeatable one-way fare, and you're wondering, do I really need a return ticket? Or will that get me in trouble? Before you hit purchase, let's clear up the truth about return tickets and the U.S. tourist visa process. First things first, when you apply for a U.S. tourist visa, the official rules from the embassy do not require you to present a return ticket. That's right. Nowhere on the visa application form or in the interview instructions does it say you must have already booked your flight home. The reason is simple. The visa interview is about your intent. The consular officer needs to be convinced you genuinely plan to visit the United States temporarily and return home when your stay is over. But here's where it gets interesting. Having a return or onward ticket can be a big plus for your case. Why? Because it's strong evidence that you've made definite plans to come back. It shows that you're prepared, that you're not just hoping to enter the U.S. and figure things out later. If you don't have that ticket, the responsibility falls on you to prove your intent to return in other ways. That could be through a detailed travel itinerary, hotel bookings, evidence of ties to your home country, such as a job, property, family obligations, or even financial responsibilities that require you to leave at the end of your stay. Move forward to travel day. Let's say you've got your U.S. tourist visa in your passport, bags are packed, and you're headed for check-in. While the U.S. government doesn't have an official law requiring you to present a return ticket as you board your flight, most airlines do. Here's why. Airlines can be fined and forced to cover the cost of sending passengers home if someone is denied entry at the U.S. border and doesn't have proof of onward travel. To avoid this expensive risk, airlines often enforce their own requirement. If you arrive at check-in with a U.S. tourist visa and a one-way ticket, and no proof of when or how you'll leave, the airline might refuse to let you board. So what's the safest approach? For peace of mind, book a return ticket, or at the very least, a flexible or refundable onward journey. There are also services and travel agencies that provide temporary flight reservations for visa and travel purposes. They don't cost too much, and they can help you meet requirements without fully committing to particular dates before you finalized your travel plans. Once you land in the U.S., you'll speak with an immigration officer. Their job is to determine how long you can stay and make sure you're entering legally. Here's what they look for. How long do you plan to be in the U.S.? Do you have evidence you'll leave when your visit is over? This could be your return ticket or other proof of onward travel. No evidence? Even with a valid visa, you risk being turned away at the border and put on the next plane out. So here are some pro tips for stress-free U.S. travel. Use flight reservation services if your return date isn't set in stone. Book with travel agents who know how to prepare visa-friendly itineraries. Always bring supporting documents, hotel bookings, travel itineraries, even letters from your employer or proof of family or property waiting for you back home. And if you can, keep digital and paper copies of everything handy. Ultimately, you don't have to buy a return ticket to apply for a U.S. tourist visa, but having one, or something that proves your plans, can make your experience smoother at every stage, from the visa interview, to the airline counter, to the border check. Preparation and proof equal peace of mind. If you've got more questions about travel visas or planning your dream trip to America, keep them coming, and happy travels!